But for
But
the
if you
most
get
part,
to bed at midnight, or you get to bed at 9 p.m., or you get to bed at 2 a.m., alarm goes off at 5 a.m., you're up.
my wife gave me this the other day. I came home on a red eye. I didn't walk through the door until 2:30 in the morning. And alarm clock goes off at 5, and she rolls over and she's like, "What are you doing?" "I'm going to work." And she's like, "You can take a day off." I'm like, "No, I'm not taking a day off. This last 5 days is the first time in as long as I can, 20 years, that I've actually taken 5 days of not working out when I had the physical ability to do it. I've never taken 5 days off because I'm so afraid my mental health will drop. Something will happen if I leave that routine. So I wake up, unplug my phone, shut off the alarm. I walk in, toothpaste on toothbrush. I go to the bathroom while I'm brushing my teeth, spit it out, all the pills I got to take in the morning, vitamin D, all the stuff I take. And then I get dressed. Left sock, right shoe. Everything I do it in a very specific order. Even the way I put on my bracelets. If I put them on in the wrong order, I'll stop and I'll de-jock them all and I'll re-don them. Just because that's one simple thing. I'm not rushed. I'm not under duress. I'm in control this entire timeline. And that way, when I get to the kitchen, I don't feel like I'm frantic. Where are my keys? Where's my wallet? Where's my bag? Everything's in a system right now to where I can step in that car. I'm not stuck behind a school bus. My car has gas in it. My phone's at 100%. Because we've all been there. Everybody's a normal person. I wake up. My wife wants to have a 15-minute conversation. That puts me behind that school bus that I'm typically not behind. Now I'm late for my first meeting. I've got to rush through my workout. I don't have time to take a shower. All that is going to cascade. It's going to put me to be the person I don't want to be when I have to walk into that first meeting. It's like I'm trying to optimize everything that's within my control. So when I step through the threshold, this is a DJ that I'm purposely presenting to you right now under my control. And that really sets the entire framework for the whole day of being in a good headspace. I'm controlling the things that are controllable, and the things that I can't control, I don't think about them anymore. I block them out.
You'll stay that ball bearing in the trench that you're determining. Do I have that right?
Exactly.
Okay. So I think this is important because I think a lot of people hear about special operators and high performers and their structure and their routine, and they assume they wake up and they're like, into the day, nothing's going to bother me. It's because things have the potential to bother you that you have to structure it that way.
Yep.
Okay. For me, that's very helpful to hear. And I think you're approaching your civilian life the same way, presumably you did, your operating life. So let's say you have a morning where something goes wrong. There's no toothpaste in the toothbrush, or something more serious, like your wife really needs to talk about something. Maybe she's so, together that never happens. Will you forgo those minutes, or how do you deal with that?
The situation really dictates. When I was in, I wouldn't. I'd wake up before everybody else is in there. And it's a lot of stuff I tell to the new guys in special operations. Like, if you sacrifice your sleep when it doesn't affect anyone else, you can really lay the foundation for greatness, right? Your first 4 years, don't rush to make her your girlfriend. Don't make her your wife. Don't have a kid. Don't get a dog. Just focus on being a Green Beret. Focus on being a Navy SEAL, and just do that. Then when that girlfriend turns into a fiance, you can have the bandwidth to do them both. It's very hard to do that job, build that boat at the high seas, and now you're dragging your wife into it. It's hard to do. But, situation dictates. If it's something I really have to solve, we really have to solve it. But she knows no matter what, I'm unracking at 07. I'm not missing this for you. I'm not missing it for anybody else, because she knows what's going to happen. So she'll either grab me at lunch. Hey, do you have a block here? We can talk. For sure. We'll maybe start the initial conversation. If it starts going south, or I think it's going to take long, I'll look down at my watch like, honey, I got to go. I got 12 minutes to be there. She's like, okay, we'll catch up at lunch. Cool. And we'll go. I can't miss morning movement. I can't do it. That will ruin my day. And if I'm rushed through morning movement, if somebody comes in, somebody beats on the door and they're like, hey, we were in the neighborhood, just wanted to come see you. Can we talk for 20 minutes? No, you can't. No, I'm sorry. And I know it sounds bad. You can't, because I know what happens if I miss this day. And I'm not willing to take the chance on you right now. You can wait an hour. Wait till I'm done. But it's hard, And now we've kind of restructured the whole day to where I can get my time in the morning, and I can leave with just enough time to see my kids wake up now. They're pouring cereal, so now I get that little dopamine hit of seeing them, and I kick off their morning in a positive way. Right? I'm doing red light therapy in the morning. I'm still going to unrack at 07. I'm still getting up at 5, but now I'm just in the house getting everything processed. I'm going to leave on my terms, and that way they get to see me first thing in the morning. I only get 3 hours at night. Well, if I get 30 minutes in the morning, stacked over the course of a year, that's a huge difference. It's like we've restructured the entire day, but the whole team is also on that exact same schedule. right? It's not just me. It's not just my world. I mean, business partners, Cole and everybody else, everybody who does that morning block of fitness, that's why I've been pushing it this whole time. And if you look at anybody in the military, anybody in fire department, anybody in special operations, the military in general, everybody's day always starts with fitness. When you're in boot camp, you wake up, you do a workout, and then you eat. When you go into buds, you wake up, you work out essentially all day long, go to sleep. It's the same thing. When you get to the SEAL team, you do the same thing. Everybody wakes up, everybody does fitness the very first thing, and then we start our day. It's been really successful. Why would I ever break that? You see guys when they transition out, they get away from it, they gain a bunch of weight, they start drinking. You working out 5 days a week? No. Why? You've been doing it since you were 17 years old. Why would you break it now? Why?
Yeah. Why do you think that happens?
I think guys use excuses, injuries, limitations, lack of motivation, like, oh, there's no reason for me to be in shape. Longevity of life. Everybody says, oh, I take a bullet for my kids. You won't lose 40 pounds for them. You won't prolong life. If you think you're a real asset to your family, why wouldn't you try to maximize that time? So I look at them now. It doesn't take a whole lot. Like, you don't have to be David Goggins. You don't have to run 100 miles a day. You can wake up and do a 20-minute walk every single day and you'll be better off for it. You could grab a set of kettlebells, 30 minutes in your garage. That is something every single day that makes you exponentially better just through the repetition of being there, being present, being a little selfish right now so you can be selfish later. So for me, if I don't get that workout in, and everybody's got stuff going on, I do too. If I don't get that block of fitness in, I will think about that all day long. I'll think about it for weeks. Mm-hmm. We go back, the next time we hit that muscle group, I don't get the same numbers I thought I would. Well, that's because I took Monday off. I'm never going to put myself in that position. I don't want to have an excuse. So I set the foundation, I lay it down, I stamped it on a piece of paper. That's what I'm doing. I'm not compromising on it.